Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft video, and for this video, Mark has got me slightly worried. Now, he has put out loads of chests, first lot, second lot, third lot, all the way until the 7th lot. Now, I kind of have a little idea what these chests have in them, because what I did, I had a little sneak, and I noticed that all of these things were in there, and they're all spawners. And let's just see the second one. Yep, all spawners again. And I think we have a huge episode in front of us. So the first chest says from Mark. So inside, he's left us a book as usual because he's probably not going to be here. Dear brothers, many of these new animals may look beautiful, but they are dangerous. Don't befriend any of them, Mark. Now, Mark has told me not to go on peaceful mode. So we're on easy right now, which is perfect. But if we go on peaceful, we will know which ones are friendly and which ones aren't, obviously. And over there we have a frog, which is really scary. Look at it. Look how scary it jumps. So today, I'm going to be going through the first chest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means we have 18 eggs in total. These are going to be huge episodes. So we have 18, 36. Oh, this is going to be hard. 54. So we have almost 100 spawners, which is completely ridiculous. So this is something to look forward to, I guess. So let's get started. First things first, I'm going to be taking out the first few spawners. Let's get the first row out. That would be handy. So we have the spawn boyfriend. Wow, this is intense. Spawn girlfriend. Spawn wither boss. Wow. Spawn iron golem. Spawn snow golem. So I don't know why those are in there, but we'll just leave them in there for now. Spawn ender dragon. Spawn wither skeleton. Spawn the queen spawner block. Wow. And also the king spawner block. Then we're going to come back and do the rest in just a second. But to be able to do this, I'm going to have to run away from all these chests. I'm going to have to go way over there just so these chests don't get ruined, I guess. So I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, so I feel like we've gone far enough. We've just come over those tree line over there. So the first one we have is boyfriend. So what I might do, if some of these creatures are too big, I'm going to go back into peaceful mode to get rid of them, and then I'll come back. But just keep an eye on most of these monsters. I do have quite a few features to show you guys today. Here we have the boyfriend. And let's be a little snazzy and spawn the girlfriend. So look at that. That is pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to like meet each other. I am curious to test out something. Here we can see that she looks like that. If we spawn someone else, and yes, they do look different. It's what I was hoping for. This one looks very familiar to another YouTuber. If you know who it is, post it down below and you might win something. So here we have the boyfriend. Let's spawn another boyfriend, and they all look really different. There's quite a few varieties. This one looks like Dan from TDM. But just kind of different, I don't know. So we have a few creatures there. So now let's spawn the wither boss, which is the one that scares me. Here we go, you guys. You ready? There we go. Yep, he's attacking everyone now. Good luck, guys. He is going to wreck everything. Let's spawn an iron golem to see if it fights him. There we go. There we go. He's going to try and fight him. He's too high. Go on, iron golem. So the wither boss has 300 health, and it's pretty intense. Maybe that's why they've given me the iron golem to fight with the wither. It's a pretty intense fight. I don't think obviously the iron golem is going to win, but we are going to try out to spawn some snow golems to see if they fight back. There we go. There you go. Oh, there's a huge fight right now. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh, for some reason it's healing. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it is healing with all the snow golems. So now let's spawn the ender dragon over here. There we go. Whoa, this creature is massive. Whoa. He is going to wreck the whole Minecraft vanilla. He's trying to attack me, I've noticed. Look at this. He's going to come for me. There he goes. So what I'm going to do in just a second is get rid of all these. So now we have the wither skeleton. Whoa. This guy doesn't have much health, but he just got killed greatly. There we go. So that's a pretty cool, I really like this one actually. This is so far my favorite. Don't forget to tell down below which one's your favorite. That ender dragon is wrecking everything. Let's do the queen spawner block. What's that? Oh, For some reason, the Ender Dragon didn't even give it a chance. There we go. Whoa. Okay guys, what I might have to do is, because the Ender Dragon just died, I've now spawned like different types of Ender Dragons. I'm going to have to go back into peaceful mode. It's going to wreck my whole area. There we go. Back to peace. So what this did was, because the whoa. So because the Ender Dragon just got killed, he spawned this. This is so intense. This is crazy. But what I did do is, because these spawners blocks got destroyed, that's why the King and the Queen Dragons spawned right there. They were huge creatures, ones that you shouldn't mess with. I haven't really heard of anyone who's been able to like defeat them with ease. So yeah, so don't really go about trying to kill those creatures, because it's really hard. So let's go and get the second lot out, and so far it's been a crazy adventure. So let's get the second lot out. It's just over here. So as for our second lot, well, not the second lot, I mean like our second row, I'm gonna have to put these back in. If you guys want to see some more creatures in depth, I will be willing to do that. But in this episode, I'm just going to be showing you guys what they look like and everything like that. But if you're more curious to find out about more mobs, just post down below which one you want to know about, and I will make a video of them maybe fighting together with certain things. And yeah, so that's kind of like something I'll be willing to do in the future. So let's go back to the same spot and let's spawn these new ones. I guess it's good to know that one boyfriend did make it. But he's going to be the only guy around here. There's two guys right now, and yeah, so we're going to have to maybe spawn him a girlfriend for the future. So we have a few more things to show you guys. The next up is the Allosaurus. So this is like a perfect area that the Ender Dragon carved out for us. So let's spawn this. The Allosaurus is a dinosaur. So that was something new. Spawn Mothra. Now this one, I have a feeling, is going to be huge. So, you guys ready? Whoa. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colors on it. It's amazing. Let's see what it looks like on top. Wow. Look at it. That is a work of art. So, now let's go on to the next one, which is Spawn Enchanted Golden Apple Cow. Let's go here. Whoa. Oh. Gosh. Whoa, let's spawn it over here, see what happens. I think the dinosaur is attacking it. There we go. The Enchanted Golden Apple Cow. So as we just saw also over here, when it does get killed, it spawns loads of apples and everything. Loads of stuff. Let's see what it spawns. It did spawn 2 golden apples, enchanted, 4 other golden apples, raw beef, apples, and a bit of leather. So it does give you a lot of stuff. And over here we have a few more cows, but this one is the Enchanted Golden Apple Cow. So as for the next one, which is the Golden Apple Cow, which is this one right here, as you can see, it's being killed by the Mothra. I don't know why they're being murdered. Like, leave the poor cows alone. What are they doing to you? So we also have the Spawn Crystal Cow. Look at it. You can see through it. It's pretty weak. So what I want to do is just... Oh, it's going to run. What I want to do is just kill it, just to see what it does give you as drops. I'm hoping it might give you some like enchanted gems. Let's see. Nope, it just gave me raw beef and a lot of experience. So let's spawn the apple cow. There we have it. All these cows are pretty crazy. This in itself deserves a mod, like to figure out all these new cows and everything, new sheep. So now let's spawn the prince. Wow. So this is the basically the 2 other dragons we saw earlier. What happened there? So let's spawn the 2 dragons, the mothers of the prince. So let's go over here, spawn them. Ready? The first one is going to be the queen. There we have it. 6,000 health, people. Look at it. It can barely even... Ooh, lightning. It can barely even like fly high just because it's so big. And let's spawn the next one, which is the king. Whoa. And the king has 7,000 health. This by far is going to wreck... Goodness me. Lightning. It's wrecking the whole area. Look. And it's also got ice. And I don't know where the other one's gone. I'm scared. So let's leave this here. Oh. Whoa. The prince is now up and he is following his papa. So I'm going to go back into peaceful mode just because I'm quite scared it's going to wreck everything. There we go. It's back to peaceful again. Obviously the prince is harmless because it's still flying around. And it seems to be following me for some reason. Let's see. If I go down here. Yeah, it follows. So that's weird. Maybe it thinks I'm his papa. Because it does like to follow me. So this does our first chest, guys. So what I'm going to do is go back to our chests. And this might be the end of our episode. Let's just double check we have nothing left in our chest. And then we'll leave it here. But if we are leaving it here, there is going to be 6 more episodes. And look at that, there's a Firefly. Can you see it lighting up? And there's going to be 6 more episodes. They will all be in the link in the description. And once they've gone public, you can click on the link and it will work. So let's put all these back in. Yep, this is our second lot done. Or the second row done for our first lot of animals. So guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please post it down below. Me and the prince are just going to catch up and figure out where his parents have gone. And we'll leave it here. Thanks guys for watching. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.